Well, a very good afternoon and a very happy new year. Oh my word, it is Thursday, the 1st of January 2026. We've done it. We've made another year. We are officially into the start of 2026. My name is Brent Watson. How on earth has your new year been? What have you been up to? Did you have a brilliant party? I think I asked on the, was it the 30th when I was on with Sheila? Yes, it was the 30th. What have you been getting up to? Let us know if you had any plans, if your plans changed. I can't believe it. I can't believe it is 2026. We have got a masterclass coming up for you, but let me introduce you to this gorgeous lady that is sat over to my left-hand side. Please say a big hello and a happy new year to Sheila Halliwell.
Hello, Brent. Hello, everyone. Happy New Year to you all. Wow, it's like you're saying 2026. And when you said it then, it made me think, oh, gosh. So I was born in 1966. And it's just made me realise, that I am going to be 60 this year.
Oh, my word.
And I've never really thought about it until now, till we're actually in it. I'm like, oh my goodness, I am going to be 60 this year. So, but hopefully lots of good things. I think I've got like family members. I've got my nephew, I think he's 40 this year. So I think there'll be a few celebratory birthdays and occasions throughout the year. But yeah, it's really nice to have a new start, isn't it? And, you know, to think positive, and anything that was bad last year, it's gone away now. And, you know, and we look forward, don't we? We look more positive at what's coming up, and obviously some more fabulous crafting with some more fabulous products, which is going to be exciting. And we've got Crafter Kansas this year as well now, haven't we?
Oh, you do? Yes.
So yeah, April and May, which will be here before we know it, won't it?
Well, look at this. It's the 1st of January already.
I know, it's mad. But I hope you all had a lovely Christmas and New Year's Eve, if you did anything, or if you just had a nice quiet one in and just brought in the new year with your family. Let us know what how you spent it, and if you've got any New Year's resolutions, what they're going to be.
Oh, yes. Have you got any New Year's resolutions, or do you not do them?
Do you know what? I have things in the back of my mind, like to be more organised, you know, to sort out my craft room. Because each time we get a collection or new products, I take it home, I use it for that month, and it goes on shelves, so everything's in boxes labelled. But I'm running out of space now because I've got 2 big shelving units now, and gradually I'm like, where am I going to put more stuff? So, and I know you're exactly the same at home. So yeah, that would be to be probably more organised in where I put my craft stuff and just getting it all, you know, in order. What about yourself?
Do you know, I don't usually tend to set them. It's always usually go to the gym, eat healthy, drink more water. But I think this year, I'm gonna put myself first, and I'm gonna do what feels right for me, in all senses of things. So no, Liam, I'm not gonna be a better crafter. That is not what's happening. Liam's in our ears this afternoon.
I think, well, straight away, I mean, from our show on the 30th with Vintage Carnival, you're definitely a better crafter than you were on the 29th, aren't you?
Yes. Yeah.
So, you know, give us another week or so, and you're probably going to be doing masterclasses and all kinds of things. Who knows?
I know.
Who knows?
Move along, Sheila Halliwell.
Exactly. I'm worried for my job.
Brent Watson's in town. Class. So yeah, I just think, just do what makes me happy.
I think you've got to. I mean, it's easy to forget, like, about you know, what's important. I think we were busy looking after our families and you know, our pets, and making sure we get to work on time and doing the prep required for that. And sometimes you do kind of just push yourself, don't you? And I know we do here. We do long hours, and we love it. We're absolutely passionate about it. We wouldn't have it any other way. But sometimes you have to go, hang on a minute, just stop and take a breath.
I need to breathe that. Yeah.
Yeah, you just need to sit down today. And sometimes you're probably a bit like me. I find it hard to sit down. I've got like twitchy fingers all the time.
You've got to be on the go.
And I feel like I'm not doing anything. I can't sit down and do nothing because it's not right, you know. And there is a saying, isn't there? There's something like, you know, let yourself be bored. It is good to be bored. You know, I don't like being bored. I never have. I never have liked being bored. It's really hard, you know, to sit and watch a film, and because all the time I'm thinking, what could I be doing now? Well, I could be making that such a thing, or I could be finishing that off, or I could be starting that because it's here in a kit ready to go. And
you can't just sit and chill.
I can't. No, I'm like, right, I'll just go off into another room for 10 minutes. So yeah, I think it is nice to, like you say, look after yourself and just stop for a bit and you know, make sure you're in a good frame of mind.
In fact, I know your New Year's resolution. She needs to put more annual leave in. She needs to take her holidays. That's my New Year's resolution for Sheila. And if she doesn't put her annual leave in, I will put them in for her.
Okay. Do you know what? I think that comes from working for myself for like 20 years, thereabouts, you know, because you end up, well, you think, well, if I don't work, I don't get paid.
Yes.
You know, and you still need to do your bills and your shopping and stuff like that. So it's always been like, right, I'll just keep working and working and working. And I used to slow down a bit towards, you know, Christmas and New Year, but then you're thinking about what's coming ahead. So it's, you know, and I think because I don't book a holiday to go away somewhere usually, because we've got pets and, you know, we've got a pond full of fish and stuff. So I'm always thinking about how would we do
the logistics of it all?
Yeah, you know what I mean? It's easy to just go, okay, well, I'll just carry on working until they tell me off. So, yeah. So I'll try and do that.
Good, I'm pleased. So we are still in the midst of our winter sale. So if you do want to check out what products we've got left, you can head to our website. Click on the winter sale and it will show you everything that we have still got in stock on there for you. Lots of seasonal savings going on. Now, today, coming up on the show, we have got our everyday scene dyes, haven't we?
I know. I love these. They're just the cutest little things.
Yes, they are. They're
just
gorgeous.
The cutest little things.
They are gorgeous.
Absolutely lovely.
But before we get into them, we're going to start the new year off right because we have got a star buy.
We have.
We have indeed got a star buy. So I'll quickly run you through the star buy, what you're getting. Where would you like it, Liam? Are we going overhead? Are we going... We'll do the close. I'll move that out the way.
Let's move that
then.
over there.
So, in your star buy, where's the close? There it is. You are going to be getting 2 of our refillable tape pens. Obviously, you can't go wrong with our tape pens. They're dead strong. They're going to last you. Yeah. And you're getting an extra one in there.
Yeah, they're really handy, aren't they?
They're perfect.
They're really, really handy. I just love the way they're packaged as well. You know, when I was taking mine out of here, I was thinking, could I dismantle that box and actually draw around it on a 12 by 12 and then remake it, you know, as like a little box decorated and stuff. So yeah, it's not always what's inside as well. It's the outer casing that you can be using as a template. So try it.
Your mind. So creative.
I know, it just won't stop, will it?
Next up, you've got your more adhesive there. So you're getting 3 of our low tack tape there. Perfect for, well, I use this on a daily basis, creating boards, sticking the dies down onto the card, just so they don't budge.
Absolutely. And you know, even though it's like a low tack, you can use it as well, more like just a tape, like, you know, if you're wrapping a present and stuff. I use it for all kinds of things, this, but it is, I mean, its purpose is for you to hold your dies in place when you're cutting them. But yeah, you'll probably use it for other things. It's so handy as well.
It's honestly.
Just on the dispenser, you just snap a piece out and go, right, oh, look, I've just torn that. I'll just put a bit of that on. So yeah, it can be used for all sorts as well.
We used, I've got 3. Yeah. I used one for Christmas wrapping. My mum had one for her Christmas wrapping. My dad doesn't wrap Christmas presents.
No.
But she was like, God, this is brilliant.
Yeah.
And I was like, I know. I was like, this is why I've got it for us.
Yeah.
Like, it's class.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, all sorts of uses. Yeah.
Next up, we have got our 5-pack of your ballpoint glue pen set. So these ones are your nice little fine tip ballpoint ones there. And then you've also got your is this double-sided one? Yes, it is, isn't it? Your double-sided adhesive.
Yeah, love a roll of double-sided. So I don't use it quite so much now since coming to Crafters Companion, but I always have some in my bag just in case.
Just in case.
It's quick, you know, it's quick.
And then last but not least, you are going to be getting our Spectrum Noir masket tape. Now, Sheila.
Yes.
I have never used a masket tape before, but is it for, obviously, when you're doing your stenciling and things, if you're spraying certain things?
Well, you can use it for a lot of things, but its main thing is for using with stamps. So if, for instance, you say, you've got a teddy bear stamp.
Yeah.
You want to put, say you had a single teddy bear stamp and you wanted to do a card that's for, say, triplets or twins. So
Yes.
you need 3 of the teddy bears. So you'd stamp the teddy bear onto your cardstock, and then what you would do is you would take your teddy bear and stamp it onto a piece of this.
All right.
So then when you go to stamp your your second teddy bear, you will then put your masked stamp
Yes.
onto your main stamp that you've already stamped onto your cardstock.
Yes.
And then you would bring in your stamp your next teddy, okay? And then you do the same again on the other side of the teddy. When you then take off your masking tape, it's not gone over your teddy. So you've got the one in the middle and then you've got your 2 at either side.
Yes, perfect.
So, and you can do that, you could do it with cakes. You might want to do a stack of cakes
Yes.
or teacups and things like that. Yeah, so there's lots of ways of doing it. It's when you want to like make something in the forefront, have things behind it without like stamping actually over the top of it. So very useful, and it's a big long length of tape there.
Yes,
so you're
it
gonna
is. Now, speaking of tape, actually, obviously this is your adhesive star by. The naughty elf has clearly been in because you don't get these low-tack tapes. No. Our apologies. They are sadly not in there, but it's this
still a good
lovely
one,
collection of adhesives.
Yeah, definitely. And I think with the glue pens as well, you can't go wrong. You can use these with glitter. You can use them in like sticking your little elements together with like what we're going to be using today. You can also put like your gilding flakes on them as well and stuff like that. Your flocking. If you want to do a thin line of flock powder, you can use it. So yeah, really great that you're getting 5 in the pack as well. So
it's going to last forever.
It's a great bundle.
Forever and ever. Right, everyday scene dies.
Everyday scene dies.
What are we doing, Sheila?
Okay, so we've got 5 of them here. So let's tell you what we've got that are available for you if you've not already got these. So we've got the Summer Blessing, and this is the one that's got the little church scene on there with the trees. I love this one. I think it's really, really nice. The great thing is about these as well, you can mix and match them together.
Oh,
so
like
obviously
that one.
you've got this is lovely, isn't it? Got these beautiful swirls here and the flowers and the leaves. You've got the cat, you've got the door, and then you've got the gates as well. And then you've got the lighthouse here.
Oh, that's a cute
Again,
one.
this would work with your coastal collection.
Yeah.
If you wanted to do the lighthouse in the background, it will also work really nice with message in a bottle.
Yes.
So again, you can use it with existing collections that you've already got. And then we've got the fairground. And as well, with this, you will have seen myself and Brent doing the box on the 30th with the vintage collection. And these are very similar. So again, you could be putting these in the background, couldn't you? And have the bigger ones at the forefront. So you're making a really big fairground. So again, they work, and you've got the castle and the trees. You can use the trees on any of the with any of the collections. And then we've got the fairy garden. This is lovely, isn't it? Because with these, let me pull that out and show you the size of them. So these are not quite as small as you expect them to be, but again, you've got these beautiful little, like the grass and the toadstools and all the flowers. And so really unusual one, that. But again, you can be using that. If you imagine using that one at the front of maybe, you know, like here.
Yes.
So you could actually see all the plants and the foliage at the front, and then beyond that, you see the fairground. You know, so it's really, really nice way to use
It's like
these.
a little fairies fairground.
Yeah, fairies fairground, absolutely. So these are beautiful, beautiful dies, and as we've said, you can use them for all different things as well. Do we need to show some samples as well?
Yeah,
let's show
let's
some
have a look
samples,
through them.
because we've got some beautiful samples from our magnificent team who just go all out. I mean, look at them. Look at the detail on that one, with all the inks on there as well, just to go around the trees. It's absolutely, and vintage carnivals in the background, the papers for that.
Is.
And then this one, look at this one, absolutely adorable. With the beautiful church on there, what a lovely wedding card. You know, and again, with the church, you can use it for Easter, you could use it for wedding, sympathy.
I love how the sentiments are like dotted around the side.
Yeah, it's beautiful, isn't it? Really, really lovely. And then you've got the one with the little gates on here, the cat at the front, which is very, very cute. Let's find one with the lighthouse here. Again, really, really nice. And then have we got one there, the fairy garden?
Yes.
Oh, I know, this one is divine. Look at this, done by our lovely Marie. Isn't it amazing?
The dimension in that.
Don't you just want to go in there, don't you?
You do.
I just want to climb in there and go and have a route around and, you know, smell the flowers and look what's under the toadstools and stuff. It's just so inviting.
Try and find the fairies.
Absolutely, yeah. But so beautiful. They're really, really lovely. So what I thought we'd do is it's the 1st of January.
Yes.
It might be nice for us to make a little calendar.
Yes.
So
Oh,
I've
yes.
got one here, which is quite a simple one. Mm-hmm. Like that. So we've got a bit of a mix on here as well. We've got the church, and then we've added the little bunny on here. We've got the tiny bird and the trees. So we've made kind of a background as well with that. So we'll use it in a similar way. We'll make one in a similar way. You just need a calendar tab and a bit of ribbon as extras. But that's all you will need. So, and these are nice little like presents. So we've got a calendar tab here.
Lovely.
And we will use the arch dies as well to make our lovely, we need to make a frame. And then we also need to make a little calendar tab, which we can do as well.
Yeah, fab.
So let's first of all cut, so we can grab the plates for the
What would you
Gemini.
like?
So we can use the
Big one or
smaller
the little
ones.
ones?
Yeah, that'll be fine. Yeah, those will be fine. So yeah, perfect. So I'll just get my tape and we'll take this on. And then I think, the machine's on, isn't it? We've plugged it in and switched it on. Ready?
Happy New Year, Gemini.
Happy New Year, yeah. I'm not going to risk getting it that way. We'll do it this way, I think. So if we do it this way, what we can do then, once it's cut, is we can actually put some ink on there, make like a sky background. So I've got my ink box underneath, so we can do that. So that can go through the. So we need.
Oh, that's the MIDI.
That's the yes. So we need the frosty. Is there a frosty one under there?
Is there a frosty?
There's probably there. It is. Is that the frosty?
Is it there?
Yeah, frosty. So because we're cutting a whole one, I think we'll just need the white one on top of that. I don't think we'll need the magnetic one. So that can go through. And then obviously we can, when we've cut that one, then we can do a little frame. So we can cut a piece, let's cut a piece out of this. So we can do a frame with that. So Liam is just saying.
I don't know who that is.
Really? I bet he doesn't even know who Debbie McGee is. So Debbie McGee used to be like Paul Daniels, you know, the magician. You probably don't remember him because you're too young.
I don't know who.
You're too young.
I don't.
Too young. Oh my goodness. Yeah, so he's just saying it's like Debbie McGee.
Oh, because I'm the assistant.
The assistant,
the
yeah.
Glamorous assistant.
The glamorous assistant. You're very glamorous.
Thank
very
you.
glamorous assistant.
I'm pleased you saying that, Sheila, because Liam's not saying that.
Liam's not saying that. No, he won't say
Shocking.
that, will he? But he's probably thinking it really, but he just won't say it.
Not a happy new year to you, Liam.
Okay, so now, Brent, that can go through as well.
Do you want the magnetic, or would it be all right
it should be
without?
all right like that, because that'll give us a nice little frame then to put around the edge. Okay. So now this one doesn't have a frame, but I'm doing that just to give you something a little bit different. So what we're doing on this one, we've just got a white piece on the black, but with this one we're going to do a little frame, I think.
Yeah.
So we can take that off there, and that will give us a little frame. Oh, it's not quite cut through that. Right, okay, that's all right. It's just a little snip at the end there.
Do you want to do another one, and I'll put the magnetic shim?
Yeah, let's do that just to make sure, because I can snip those out and we can use those again. Yeah, let's. Normally you wouldn't need it, but it might
Do you
just
know?
need.
I think it's because this plate's a bit loved.
Well,
I think we need a new plate.
And it's thick card as well. This, I think it's quite tough card stock. So yeah, so we'll do that one. But I can snip those out. We can use those again. So perfect.
Here I go, Debbie.
Lovely. Debbie. So I think, now we have to decide which one we're going to use. I think because we've got one with the church on, let's do one. What do you think? Well, we did Fairground the other day, didn't we, when we were on here? So what do you think? Should we do Fairy Garden or should we do the Lighthouse? Or should we mix them up a bit?
Can we do the fairy
I was
garden?
thinking that. I was thinking, let's do the fairy garden because this is quite nice, isn't it? Okay. Thank you very much,
keep
Brent.
them
That's
just in case we need
fabulous.
them.
That's fabulous. So what we can do when we've done this one, then we can put this little frame on top like that.
Oh,
So
lush, yeah.
that'd be quite nice, and it'll just finish off any kind of uneven edges that we've got. Right, so what we'll do now, I think then, we'll bring in some of let me just grab my ink box down here. It'll save us going over to get the other inks out of the... let's see then, we need one of these.
A little Dover. Do we need these plates out or...?
No, because the rest of the things we can cut now on the mini. On the mini. Because it just makes it a little bit easier for us. So, let's have a look. Let's do, I'm thinking, we'll do quite a pale sky, because this is a little bit like kind of greeny grey. This is Frosty Jade, I think. Yeah, Frosty Jade. Whoa! Frosty Jade. It was nearly a flying jade then, wasn't it?
It was, yeah.
So what we'll do
Nearly flew into my forehead.
It did, yeah. So what we'll do, we'll just do a little bit of greeny coloured, it's like a tealy coloured, we'll just do a little bit of ink in here. Yeah. Like this. And then I think what we will do as well, so let's give it a little bit more around the edge there, because we're going to put some flowers and stuff on here. Probably got a bit heavy with that there, but it doesn't matter. We can always put some little clouds on as well. Yeah. So that'll give us a little bit of colour on there. So what we need to do now is we need to cut. So I might have to get you to cut a few bits and bobs
absolutely.
here. So you can take those off. Now I've got a bag of scraps here. So I'm going to bring out some scraps, like all different colours of bits and bobs. Just plain cardstock out of my scrap bag. So, I've got all kinds of bits and bobs in here. I've got papers, I've got cardstock, I've got, let's have a look, what else we need? We've got some more. So what colours have we got? We've got a bit of pink. Pink, green. Peaches, green. Let's have a look what else we've got. We've got a bit of peach. We've got a bit of... Do you think we don't need any glittery, do we?
Are they Prosecco glasses that you've cut out of there?
Are they what?
Prosecco glasses.
No, do you know what they are? They are from the little Sparkle and Sass. Oh, yes. It's the top of the castle, I think. Yeah, I think it's the top of the castle. Let's go grab a few more greens. And so I'm going to let you cut out whatever you want. And then we'll start to build it up. So I can be doing the calendar tab, and then as you cut them, we can put them on. So whether you do it in brighter colours or use a mix, doesn't matter.
Let's use a mix of things, shall I?
Yeah, let's see, we've got some blue as well there. Let's bring that in a bit of blue.
Have I got any side
There we go. So, let's grab, that's fine. So that will go on there after. So I'm going to bring in as well. Let's see if there's something that we could use for clouds. Now I think in here, that might work. We've got some little trees. So I think what we'll do, cut a couple of these little trees out, and then I'm going to use those as clouds. Cut the trunks off, tree trunks, and then we can make those into little white puffy clouds to go along the in the sky. So bring in my little Gemini.
A little gem.
Yeah.
And then I'm just going to give it a little whack to get that bit out there.
So let's bring that through. So that'll give us a little, even though it's a tree, that'll give us a little cloud. So, all right, busy, aren't we? It's like
I know.
Like little elves. It's like
we are getting ready
factory,
for
isn't it?
2026 Christmas.
Yeah. Absolutely, yeah. There we go. So we've got that one.
Right,
Pop a little cloud there. So we'll cut another couple of those, I think. So it gives us a couple of little clouds that we can use. So again, look at your dies in different ways. Go, okay, well, it's a tree, but if we cut the trunk off, it can then be a cloud. It could be a little sheep. Yes. In the field in the background. Sound effects. Okay, so I think we'll have 3 because these 2 can kind of overlap on here, like this. So we can have 2 that overlap there, and then we'll do another one, I think. Like so.
Oh, this is a nice little petite die there.
Oh, nice. So what you can do as well, Brent, is just to make it more realistic, is when have you got it?
Yeah.
Yeah. So like with that one, if you cut that one out again in like a green,
Yeah.
and then we can stick that one on top, so that this will then be like a peach coloured flower on top of a green.
On top of a green.
You know what I mean? On top of a green stalk.
Absolutely.
And then maybe with that one, you could do some of those bits in like red, if we've got some red. Don't know if we have seen some red. If not, I'll have a look in my little
Yeah,
bag.
I was thinking for the toadstool bit, but...
Yeah, so we could, I'm not sure if I'll put any red under there. Oh, there's a bit of red there.
Oh, is there some there?
Yeah, perfect. And then what we can do, we
Gorgeous.
could do some little dots on the red to make it look like a proper toadstool with a white pen. So that'd be quite a nice thing to do.
Yeah,
okay, so...
Tell you what, let's do that red again then while it's out. The mushroom one while it's there.
I'll do that. Oh, a busy old time, isn't it?
It is.
Look at us, it's like a sponsored craft, isn't it? Remember, we used to do a sponsored walk. You know, come on, you got 10 miles to do, and you've only got 2 hours. What?
We haven't even got 2 hours for this one.
No, we haven't. You're right.
Right, that one's stuck down.
Okay, so let me grab a little pad to stick those on with. Get some smoke. There, perfect. One of those, so we can pop these little clouds in place. And then what we will do as well is we can. So I'll have that one there.
Oh, I bet it's nice having someone crafting with you.
It is.
So that you're getting all like your bits cut out then and all the other bits cut out here.
Yeah, it definitely is, because you know when you're doing it yourself.
Yes.
When you're thinking, right, what else have I got to do here? You know, for that show, or so it's nice to have like an extra pair of hands. You know, if you find when you're putting things onto your ink with pads and it doesn't always stick, you can always add a bit of glue to your pad. The only reason is it's not that your pads are not sticking on there. It's the fact that you've got like an ink underneath it, and if it's a water-based ink,
yeah,
you'll see that it might just move like it's done there. So let's pop a bit of glue onto that as well, so it'll at least give us a bit of extra stick. I'm not sure which glue's open here. I think one's got this one's there we go. One's got a little bit clogged up, so I need to clear that. But okay, so got that one on there. So that'll dry in a sec. I'll do that one there. I'll turn it the right way up. So we've got 2 that are kind of overlapping like that, and then we can do this third one.
Have you stuck anything on the bottom of them, or are they just like...
I've got a foam pad.
Oh, yes.
Yeah, just to lift them up a bit.
Yes.
Like that. And what we can do as well, I was thinking we could perhaps put a little sun on there, but I'm not sure if this might be too big. I'm using the punch, but I think it might be too big of a circle, this. I wouldn't use the whole circle, but I could cut it. I'm not sure if it'll work, or if it'll be too... Oh, it might do. Might do, mightn't it? Might work, that.
Yeah. Can I just pinch that porky tail?
Yeah, of course you can.
Thank you.
Yeah, because I don't think I can do it any other way than that.
Porky tail returned.
Thank you very much.
I know how precious they are in this building.
They are, aren't they? Yeah. I always bring my stuff with me as well, because I just have my tool bag, and if I go to Hobby Maker, I take it. If I'm at home, I use it. So I just think, right, well, I'll just keep it all there.
Keep it, yeah.
And I've got it next to me, and then if there is something that's... Because I know things go into the other studio, and then we're like, oh, we've no pens, or we've no pocket tools, or we've no scissors. They're in the other room. So,
got nothing left.
So yeah, so that will work on there like that. So, and what I am going to do, I think I'm going to use a bit of this green cardstock here, And I think what we'll do, we'll tear a little bit of this. Like that.
Don't want you, get off, thank you.
Because then when we start to do little toadstools here, like that, we can do an extra bit of green there at the bottom, can't we? Like that.
Oh, that's cute.
So that's just a torn
And you've
bit.
just torn that?
Yeah, just torn it. Yeah. Yeah, I might just tear a little bit more off there so we can just make it a bit more even, like that. And then if you find you need to add a bit of ink in the whitey bits there, like that. So, and then we've got this one too. So these are, what we can do is we could perhaps move these along as well. So we have that one there, so we could move this one along here. So we've got like two rows. Or we
Well, I wasn't sure how many to cut out, so I thought if I just do 2 and then we
let's
could
do that.
see
So
what's
let's
what.
grab that the little white pen as well, because what we can do is we cut the little heads off the toadstools here, like that. And we can pop that on top of that one. So we're kind of building it up in all different colours. And this one's it's a bit different to the one with the church on, because the one with the church on is done in like textured card.
Yes.
Whereas this one just done it in little scraps of plain card. And we've all got like a million scraps, haven't we? And it's a really good way to use them up. And again, with this one, you could, obviously you could turn this, I'm thinking you could turn that upside down. I wonder if you could use that possibly of like icicles on something as we come round to Christmas again. It might work as like little icicles on something. So, what's that? Sorry, Liam? Oh yeah, Stranger Things. Yeah, definitely.
And then, I don't know if you can use them. There's 2
Oh
there that
yeah,
I cut out the same
definitely.
as
They're
well.
nice.
Don't tell Leanne I'm hitting the dies.
I won't.
Oh, I'm dropping. What's wrong? I'm Butterfingers today. I was Butterfingers on the 30th. Butterfingers on the 1st. What's going on?
I know.
Oh,
Too much
liquid
liquid.
last night. You're right, Liam. You're right. For my exciting New Year's that I had
Yeah.
with my mum and dad.
Nothing wrong with that.
I know.
It's always nice to have children at home, isn't it?
Well, I do think they enjoy me being home, you know.
I'm sure they do. After you've been away at sea for quite a long time and many miles away. Yeah.
And I think I'm going to do a yellow and a peach coloured
Look at those
little
now.
flower.
Look how cute they are.
Oh, they're lush.
Aren't they cute? Oh, so you put those
So I
on
just
there
need to
like
turn
that.
cut up here.
And then we can bring this one in like this, just to give it a little bit of a difference. And obviously we're going to put a frame around that, so you can still measure as to where that green is going to come down to.
Yes.
So I'm not sticking anything on just yet, just so that we make sure we've got, you know, it all sits right and we're not going too high with things. So we've got this one as well that Brent has kindly cut for us. So what we'll do here with this, I think, is we will, and I'm just going to look at the little fairy garden on there. So I think we'll cut this off here like this. Like that.
There's one.
And we can pop that. You're dropping it again?
Yeah. Well, I dropped the actual, like the...
Have you found it?
Yeah. The die never fell. Like, it was the actual... What do you call it? Like, the die cut?
Oh, the actual cut itself?
Yeah.
Have you got it? Do you want like the wax tool?
Do you know what? Yes.
To pick it up. I'm not sure if there's one in there. Use this one out of my bag. There you go. There's one there.
Thank you, my darling.
It makes it a bit easier, doesn't it? When it's a little fiddly thing like that.
Oh.
Look at that.
And then do I just
Magic.
drop it down?
Yeah, perfect. There you go.
Was this from your bag? Yeah.
Yeah, just chuck it in anywhere. Yeah, thank you.
I'm going to do another one of them, and I'm going to do another one in yellow as well.
Okay. So what I'm going to do now is I'm just going to pop this one that Brent cut in this lovely peachy colour, and I've put it onto just a little scrap of like a different colour, so you just get a bit of a contrast on there. And we can then just trim that out of there. And if you've not pressed it down with too much glue on, you can actually tuck your scissors, and you can do this if you've got your snips, or your smaller scissors. You can actually just cut underneath like that, so that then when you press it down, you don't see any of that now. Oh, it's nice that now. And then if we stick it on top of there, like that, then we've got a really nice flower.
Beautiful.
Just snip that little bit off because it's a little bit pointy there. Needs to be softened up a bit. Okay, so then we can do that, like that. And we'll pop that on top of there. Like busy bees.
I know.
Aren't we? Working away, we're not really speaking now, we're just cracking on.
I know.
This is what we do when we're at home. It's just like, because I just go and craft in my room, and then all of a sudden Wayne will come through and go, "You all right, love?" And I'm like, "Yes, thank you, are you?" And he's like, "Yes, thank you."
Haven't had a peep.
Do you want a brew? Do you want a brew? I'm like, yeah, I'll have a brew, but I'll come and have it in there with you for a minute. So just have a minute, without doing anything. Do you know what I really love about this one as well? And this is crazy. If I bring this in, you might be able to see it. So it's actually got like a serrated edge, this die.
Yes, it does, doesn't it?
So you can see it on there. It's almost like it's a bit prickly.
Yes.
Like a bit thistly. So that detail is ridiculous in there. But again, it's just another way of making it a bit more realistic.
A thistle.
Isn't it? A lovely thistle. Oh, I'm liking this now. So let's put this
Are them colours all right, or do you want some
more?
more?
No, they're
chopping
good.
out?
They're good. So let's pop this a little bit higher up, and we can see if we can build this up so it's a bit more kind of chaotic. How long have we got? We're okay. We've got more time than we thought, haven't we? So I think what we'll do as well, let's see, because we can actually put some colour in the middles of these, can't we? But it's quite nice that being a bit darker at the back. Oh, what we can do is we can snip. Ooh, shall we snip into this, do you think?
Yeah.
And put some coloured flowers in. So these are the separate ones, aren't they, that'll go at the front?
Yes.
Okay, so let's snip this little blue one off here then. And we can put that one on top of there. So we'll do that. Let's bring this in and we'll do a bit of, it's a bit like paper piecing actually.
Yeah.
So what we can do is we can just put a little bit of tacky glue on.
Do you want that?
I was going to say I should use that one, shouldn't I? Because it's got the finer tip. There we go. Let's just pick that up and line that up like that. So we've got a nice little blue flower on there. It's cute, isn't it?
It is. I like the colours of them together, actually.
I do. I think it's really unusual, what we've done. And then let's snip out this, like the head of the toadstool here.
Yes. Oh, and have a blue one.
Should we have a blue one? And shall we'll keep that little bit underneath there where it's kind of grown, like that. Because that's quite nice, isn't it? And we can do that one on there. So it's really nice to do paper piecing. And this is nice as well for you to do if you've got children who like to craft as well. Because they can do this, you can be snipping the bits off and then saying, can you stick that on there? And I just love doing things like this. I love faffy, fiddly bits and bobs.
I'll never forget you telling me that.
Yeah.
I like doing little fiddly
I do. I love little fiddly things like this. It's really quite nice. See, that's sat now in front of that one, isn't it?
Yeah,
so we could, I guess, let's do this one as well then. Let's do that one because that's sat in front.
Yeah.
And then the other ones are fine where they are.
Because they're sat further back.
They're sat further back, aren't they? So we'll snip that one. And again, if you want to, you can always put like lots of little, you can ink around the edges of everything. You could even we could actually put a bit of glitter on after, couldn't we? Make it a bit sparkly, do you think? Whoop. Do it a little bit, give it a little bit of sparkle. Sparkle and sass.
Oh, it's sparkle and sass.
Okay, so And then what we could do, bring in this white pen as well, and let's do a bit of. It's not very white that I think I need to shake. Oh gosh, just that's better. Just shake it. It's just gone everywhere. I've just like splattered everything with it. Let's do a little bit of that on there, and then a little bit here. Like that, and we can do some there on those toadstools because they've not got holes in, but they've got like little indentations.
Yes, they do, don't they?
So if we do that, it then gives them a bit of colour, and that just drops into those little holes. Like that, and then let's just do a little bit of...
It's almost a bit like a morning dew.
It is, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, let's just do a little bit of white pen on there like that. Okay, so... Well, we'll give that a sec to dry, and then that will go probably about there. So that sits a bit higher up, because then we've got this to put on. And we've also got this to put on as well.
And then the little terry bit.
Yeah, we've got the terry bit. I'm not sure if that's a bit too bright, do you think? Let's have a look with the frame. It's not so bad, is it?
No, because I think you've got the red, which is quite bright,
Yeah,
and then
that's
obviously the sun as well.
Yeah, and then we've got our big, like, thistle, which we can tuck behind, maybe tuck that behind there, because then that brings in this green from here.
Yes.
And then we've got these cute little flowers at the front, which we can pop.
Or I can cut them out in another colour if you wish.
Do you know what? I don't know. I think they're all right, don't you? We could do two there, like that, and then maybe one over here. So that when we put the frame on, it's quite nice in there, isn't it? It's quite cute when you look overhead there on the camera. It is very cute, so I think we'll do that, shall we? So, and what you can do as well, because we're putting it in a frame, we're putting the frame on there, you can lift some of them up with pads as well. So, like we've done with the clouds, I think we need a bit of dimension on there. So what I'm going to do, while that's in place, I think what we'll do with this is we'll put a little bit of glue on there so we can keep that where it was.
Yes.
Because we kind of like the position of that, didn't we?
We did.
So we pop that there, and then with that one, we can put a pad under there.
Or like behind the top, the thistle
Behind the flower,
part of
yeah.
it.
So what it does is it lifts the flower head, so it looks more prominent than the stem, which is how it would be if you were looking at a plant, wouldn't it? So let's just put a little bit, again, a bit of tacky glue on the back of that pad there, because we've still got a tiny bit of ink up here. We put a little bit of ink up there at the top, so that then gives it the same dimension as the clouds.
Nice.
So then, and then again with this, we can do a similar thing. So what we can do is we can actually we could leave these flat because they're quite delicate, but we could put like some pads behind there to lift that up. So if we pop one, I'm going to just cut that one down.
Yeah.
And that one can go behind that one there. So we've got that like highest leaf at the top of the bunch. And then we'll cut this one. Again, I'm going to cut this a bit thinner. Now, we've no ink at the bottom here, so they should just sit nicely. Yeah. So we can do one there on that little toadstool, and then that one might go on there as well. Might just be able to tuck that in there like that.
Oh, perfect.
So just by snipping into your pads as well.
So you've just used one pad there and got three?
Yeah, I've got three little...
pads out of it?
Yeah, 3 pads. So let me just move that around a bit, because it's just moved slightly. And we'll take the back off that one, and we'll take the back off this one. So they'll sit proud of the actual like bunch we've got there, but then we'll still glue these bits down.
Right, okay.
So a bit of glue on there, because these are a bit faffy to get like pads on, and they're quite small. I mean, you could do it with your glue gel, but again, they're very small, these, so it's quite nice to just make sure these are secured at the bottom.
Yeah.
Like that. And then we'll add a little bit of glue there like that. So when we stick that on, and we can do that about there, I think, like that.
Well, hey.
So then we can press all these down now. These will sit flat and they'll bond on there. And then this will sit proud. That'll flatten and that'll sit proud. So it's still got a little bit of dimension.
Yeah.
As well. And then we can bring in our next little row here. So again, we can do a similar thing with this. So we stick the solid bits down. And don't worry about the edges here because they're going to be covered with the frame, aren't they? So we'll do some pads on the back of there. And we can probably just cut one of these. And I might have to do this in 3 actually because they're thinner than I thought they were. So again, if we do that, put a piece on the back of each of these. And then they will stand proud as well. So let's get that one for the toadstool. Okay, 15 minutes we've got left, which is good.
Yeah, because I suppose once you've figured out where you're actually wanting to stick things down, it's then not as long as a process as sticking it down. Well,
exactly.
I mean, not these fiddly little foam pads.
Yeah, this is the faffiest bit, really. But again, it's fine. It's fine. It's just worth it to get that little bit of dimension.
Oh yeah.
And then if you wanted to, of course, I mean, you could do it like a shaker calendar. So you could actually do it all flat and then put acetate behind your frame and then put that on pads because that would then give you that nice little shaker window. Well. Yeah. Yeah, it would. So again, we can put that down there. Those little grassy bits can stick forward, that's okay.
So where did you get these calendar tabs from then as well,
Sheila? I
just
bought those online.
Oh, did you?
Yeah, you can just get them. They're not very much. You can just get those from, like Amazon or somewhere like that.
Right.
They come in like a box of 25 or whatever. It depends how many you want. But yeah, I always make sure I have them like just before the end of the year.
Yes.
As we start to come into like, December and Christmas time, because then if you do want to make calendars, obviously, it's good to have them, and it's good for little, presents. It's nice to do as like, rather than a Christmas card.
Yes.
If you don't want to make Christmas cards or you're not bothered about doing that, then what you can do is you can just do, calendars and send those out because they're very small. So you could put them in an envelope and then, it could just be, if you're late, for instance, say doing your Christmas projects and you don't get round to doing it, which just reminded me that, by the time we get to June, and we start to do them again, don't we? We start getting round into Christmas again because that's when our products come out as crafters for people who make and sell as well. It's important that we do that. So yeah, it's nice to do something like this as well, bit different. So let's pop these little flowers in here as well now. Do you know what? It does look prehistoric.
It does,
doesn't
yeah.
it? Do you think it's that's doing it, that odd plant, or do you think it's just the general design of it? Do you think so?
I know we have gone a bit wacky on the colours.
We have gone a bit strange on the colours. I do actually. Because when we put this yellow flower on, we're going to get, it's going to tie in with that little sunshine up there.
Do you know what would be nice as well on the sunshine? A little bit of glossy highlights.
Oh, yes, it would.
Oh, yes, it would.
Oh, absolutely, yes, it would. Brent. Yeah, I think you're turning into a crafter slowly but surely.
No, that's not happening. 2026, that is not happening.
Listen, if we get to the end of this year and we've turned you into a crafter, then our job here is done, isn't it? Our work here is done, as they say. So we'll give that a sec now to dry before we put that frame on. Now, obviously, if you want to put the frame on flat, you would need to keep it everything flat. But what I'm going to do, I think we'll put the frame on here flat because it'll just glue to the end of that green there, and then we can put some like pads around there. We can use a bit of foam tape. I'm not sure if foam on a roll. We have got some. I'm not sure if it would be. Let's have a look. If it would be too thick, actually, for the size of the frame.
Oh, because yeah.
Oh, it might be all right. We might be able to. Yeah, we might be able to do it actually. Let's see.
Foam on a roll.
Foam on a roll.
Foam on a roll. He's not here, is he?
No.
Foam on a roll. Hey.
It will work, that. So we can put that on, and then we just need to do our little calendar tab.
Can I be doing anything with that, or?
Yes, actually, what you can do is you can cut. So you know I've put it on black there.
Yes.
You can you can just cut it if you want to. It'll be fine. Just stick it on and then cut round it with your scissors.
Right.
Just so that we've got a little gap, and then we can hang that as well from the little calendar once we've done it.
What would you say is best to stick it down with? Do I want to use just red liner tape?
Yeah, red liner tape is fine. Yeah. Or just double-sided, whatever you want to use. It's fine, whatever's handy. I mean, it would probably work with the tape runner even, because it's not heavy. You know, it's quite light, really. So that has worked quite nicely around that frame there. And I think when we put it on...
You could use the double-sided tape that was in the star bar, yes.
Absolutely,
You're right,
yeah.
Liam.
Yeah, that would work. Any of your adhesives, but yeah, the double-sided tape that's in the star bar would be great. That would work. So let's take this off here. What have you done?
Dropped it again.
You've definitely got dropsy today, haven't you?
I have.
Oh my. Right, so we pop that onto there, and there's a bit of glue on that, and then we can just line that up like that. That is quite cute, isn't it?
It is. And we made it
really
together.
Cute. We did. It's really cute. So it's glued on at the bottom because it's hanging onto the green here that we already used on pads, because we've done a few things on pads there as well. And then the foam on a roll has just secured that nicely.
Foam on a roll.
Foam on a roll. I knew you were going to carry on with that. Now, I'm not sure if the twine will... it might hold the weight of it. Let's see. I mean, it would hold it, but I'm not sure if it's going to... Oh, yeah, let's do it with some twine. So what we need to do, we need about... It's probably about 40 centimetres or something. Not bad, just a bit longer probably. 18 inches thereabout. So what we can do now is we can pop this onto here like this. And again, as we were talking before about the, you know, the low tack tape.
Yes.
Wherever it is it?
She's there. Sorry.
It's all right.
Pinched it.
Because what we can do is we can attach this to here, like this. And I'll do a bit there, and I'll do a bit there. So this is just regular twine. If you've not got twine, bit of ribbon.
Bit of twine.
If you're thinking, I've not got any ribbon. If you're a lady, go and have a look in some of your tops. You'll have some ribbon in here that it hangs with. If you grab yourself a piece of that.
You do, don't you, right?
Yeah. If you've not got ribbon or you've not got twine, go and have a root in your garden shed, or look, see if you've got some string or a bit of wool. Anything like that will work. You could do it with a loop of paper. Liam is just saying a loop of paper would work as well. And then that's brilliant. Thank you, Brent.
You're welcome.
So what we can do now with this, we pop this. Ooh, this is good. We've got about 7 minutes left, so we're going to be able to finish this. And what we'll do then is we'll pop that then. If it's up to you how big a gap you want between your calendar and your tab and your picture.
Yeah.
What I'm going to do is pop that on there like that, because I'm going to cover these as well, because we've got time to do that.
Have you covered the what? No.
So, because we've still got some. Let's make sure that's about right. It's a bit curly, this twine, but it's fine. Curly twine is fine.
Curly twine is fine.
It is fine. And then, can you see this one that didn't quite cut out before?
Oh, yes.
We can use this.
Oh, a whistle.
Oh, you did whistle, didn't you? We can use this to our advantage now, because this
Stick it
can
on the back.
go on the back.
Hey, do you know what? I would have thrown that away, and you've kept that there.
Oh,
You
absolutely
knew.
not. No,
You
I would
knew.
have trimmed it out with my knife and used it for something else. So that'll go on the back of there now. So what we'll do, I think with this, I'm going to use a little bit of red tape.
Do you want a thicker red liner?
I don't know if we've got one in there.
Oh, no. Right.
I don't think we've got one. I know I've got...
What do you want? Should we use?
I don't think that'll be quite as good. I mean, I've got some somewhere. Some of the... I've got old red line tape in here as well that I used to use years ago before I had any from here. I have got some in my bag somewhere. I'll find it later. We'll be fine. We'll use we'll use that one. So what we can do, the only reason I'm using that is because we need it to kind of keep that, you know, because of that cut there.
Yes.
So if we put that on like that, just over that bit there. Yes.
I don't
We
even know
could
where that's
use
gone.
it. I'm only doing this just to hold this on.
To
but
hold them on.
Yeah, you can use you've got your double-sided in the star by. So if you've got that, by all means,
Use that as well.
use that. Yeah, definitely. Because what you might end up doing as well with this is you might end up doing like pads on it just because we're going over twine. But we might be okay just with this. And then what we'll do is we'll cut a little rectangle to go on the back of the calendar.
I'll do that now. What size does it need to be?
Okay.
1, 2, 3.
Probably a little bit smaller. Even if it's if it's a tiny bit smaller, it'll be fine. So yeah, if you just go less than. And it's nice if you've got a back on like that because then you can write a message on it. You know, you put to Mary and Bill.
Mary and Bill.
For 2026, and then they know that you made it. And then again, what we can do then.
Oh, no.
A bit big.
Bit big.
Let's put another little bit of tape on there just to hold that down. So, like that.
I don't know if that's any better or not.
Let's
I think
have a
that's
look.
still going to be too big, isn't it? Yeah.
So cut about, if I put like a little mark with the poker tool, if you cut it to about there.
There.
If that's, can you see that? If you
Aye,
can't,
aye.
don't worry about it.
Why, yeah, I can see it. There you go, my love.
How's that? I feel like that's perfect. Absolutely.
Beautiful.
And then we can just pop this on the back. I feel like we did a calendar a couple of weeks ago on one of the shows. Can't remember. But it was using something else and it was a bigger one.
Who did the calendar? Was it Jack? She did an advent calendar. You did an advent calendar as well, didn't
no, I
you?
did one with a tab on recently, but I did it. It was I can't remember what it was on one of the shows, like mid December. I think it might have been a craft along or something. I can't remember. And I say it all goes into a blur, doesn't it?
Well, that's when you do your 3 shows a day, and
Yeah.
then you go down to Hobby Maker as well.
Yeah. So let's pop that onto the back of there. I think we've done good job here,
I
Brent.
think we
haven't
have as well.
Teamwork. So let's
First show back of the year.
turn that round.
Look
and then
at
we've got
that.
a cute little calendar there. And again, you can pull that string a bit because we've only taped it on at the back, in the back. So if you think it's not quite straight, so that's better now. But there you've got your little calendar, which is really cute, isn't it? And we're bringing the original one just to show the difference. So this one has a frame. This one doesn't. I'm just going to glue that down because it's driving me a bit crazy.
The top of the church.
The top of the church. Yeah. Yeah, I think I left it originally, but yeah, it's because it's a really flimsy piece. I don't want it to come off and then rip the rest of it.
Yeah.
So let's grab that. But you can see now we've got 2 little calendars for the year done with those dies. I think they're perfect for doing that. So, and if you think we've got 5 different ones there, you could be doing a little collection.
Yes, you
think
can.
about next year. So if you make and sell, these are nice little things to do and have on your stall
Yeah.
or for gifts. Calendars are never lost, and then obviously you just tear this off when you get to the next month.
And
But
even mix and
obviously,
match those different
mix
ones,
and
can't
match
you?
them. Yeah, you could do them. You could even do like 4 on one page, couldn't you, or in a frame? But look how cute they are.
They're brilliant.
Just really, really handy as well, aren't they?
Oh, do you know what? It's nice because you've obviously made the one that you've brought in, and then we've
We've done one
quickly
together.
done that one there.
But, yeah, and
it
it's
looks
great. Look
brilliant.
at it.
Yeah.
It does. And again, you can be doing, if you want to put some glitter on, make it a bit more fairy-like, then you can. But yeah, 2 cute little projects, and I think you'll agree that they're nice to do, even if you're just doing it for yourself.
Yeah.
And again, you could do silhouette-y style, because I think I did one with I actually did the fairground as a silhouette. So again, that could have a calendar tab on as well.
Ooh, that's
So you just
lovely.
cut them all out in black. And then again, put your, you imagine that with a calendar tab on, do a frame around that using your stitch dies.
Oh, that's
Perfect
lush.
little ways of doing things. So really nice, aren't they?
Yeah,
Really,
fab.
really nice. Fabulous little die sets. So yeah, hope you enjoyed that, and let us know if you do a calendar yourself.
Yes, do send us some photos in as well. They are using our everyday scene dies, little cute little dies that we've got. Thank you very much for joining us back for our first show of 2026. Join us tomorrow for myself back live tomorrow with who have I got with me? Debbie Fisher. I've got Debbie Fisher in with me tomorrow. Happy New Year. It's been an absolute pleasure. Thank you, Sheila.
Thank you very much.
And we will see you live tomorrow. Bye-bye.